We're finally able to design and edit our own unique story scenes in Neolemon using a fantastic new tool that's just been added. So this will actually allow you to add your own characters, backgrounds, and words to any story scene that you want to create. It's really simple to do. And here is another example that I've created here. You're able to move anything around. And I'm going to show you how in this video you can create your own background, characters, and add words. So make sure you watch this full video. To get started, log into Neolemon, then you'll be taken to the home page. If it's your first time logging in, you're not going to see all these images here. These are previous images I have generated. Now, if you've already got your background and characters that you want to use for your story scenes, then all you need to do is go over to Canvas, which is where you'll be designing and editing your story scenes with a simple to use canvas. However, if you'd like to generate your own background and characters, then I'll walk through this with you quickly, and all you need to do is go through to cartoonize. So to start creating our story scenes, we really want to generate images of our background first. So what I recommend you doing is just finding images that can be used for the background of your story scenes and then collect them all beforehand. Then all you need to do is just upload your image just here of the reference portrait, and then choose the aspect ratio, the dimensions you want the image, and then just choose the particular style that you want. There are several different styles to choose from. I always like the Pixar inspired, as this is the most popular, but I recommend keeping all the background images and the character images a consistent style also. And you can see the reference portrait that I used to generate this image here on the right hand side, this Pixar inspired style. We've got the play area here, we've got the trees to the background, and then we've got this hill area here too. So everything is consistent with the reference portrait that I've used. That's the excellent part of this tool. The images are always consistent with what you've uploaded, so this is going to work really great for the background for our story scene. Then the next background image that I wanted to upload was another section of the play area. So we see we've got this boat here, we've got the trees in the background, and another play area here, and then we've got the reference portrait that I used, which again is really consistent. But one thing I wanted to actually do is just get rid of this boat here, just so that we've got a play area, maybe where the characters can be running in. So all you need to do is just click on brush erase. So once this loads, you can actually increase or decrease the brush size. Then all you need to do is just hover over any area that you want to get rid of. Also, let's get rid of the people in the back, and then just click apply mask and then click erase. And you can actually see the fantastic job that is done in getting rid of the boat in the middle and the people in the background. So that's how we can start removing things from our background scene to really create the perfect background story scene that we want. Next, we want to start creating our characters. So again, just upload your reference portrait, then choose the aspect ratio, and then the style, which will be Pixar inspired style. Make sure you always keep the same consistent style with the background and the characters so that nothing will look out of place. And you can see the consistent image that is generated here. The boy is still smiling with glasses, brown hair, and you can see wearing the exact same top. So it's produced a fantastic output. Now what we want to do, because we would want the character to be showing different actions, is just turn it into a full view image of the character so we can see from its head to its feet. And to do that, all we need to do is go to edit action, and then we can change the action to standing facing forward, full view, arms relaxed at the side. So we've got standing, facing forward, full view, arms relaxed at the sides. We've also got quick examples that we can use, and then just click generate. And we can already see the image that is created here, which is absolutely amazing. It's always consistent. You can see the character still has the same glasses, top, and it's provided the character with shorts and shoes, which is amazing. And now that we've got the full view of our character, we would want him doing different actions. So all we need to do is just click edit action again, and then we can choose any of these examples so that we've got the character in a lot of different actions, and then click generate. And the first one I've got here is walking forward, arms swinging naturally, which always looks consistent with the reference portrait that we've used. Then we've also got our character running forward, side view, arms pumping, legs stretch, which would be a great scene when, for example, we might be chasing the other character in the scene. So now we've got our character and we've got a few actions. Then we can work on our second character. So our second character in the story scene is going to be a dog. So we've uploaded our reference portrait. We've chosen an aspect ratio, and then we've kept this style always consistent throughout, and then click generate. And you can see our Pixar inspired style dog right here, which is perfect. It's doing the same exact posture as the reference portrait, but we would like the dog doing a few different actions. So again, we just click edit action, and we might want it to be running and have a side view, which would work quite well with the previous character that's also running and doing that side view. And then we can see the image just here that is generate. Again, very similar to the reference portrait. So we've got this character now doing a few different actions. And then if you want further actions, just click edit action again, and then just choose a few examples and click generate. So now that we do have our characters, now we can go to Canvas to design and edit our story scenes with a simple to use canvas, and just click on that. So you will always start off with a blank canvas, and the first option you'll get to choose is your dimension. So we have dimensions for any social media such as Instagram, you've got YouTube, LinkedIn and Pinterest, and then you've got presentations and documents. So we've got presentation, and we've got A4 portrait. We've also got custom as well if you want to maybe just find your own custom dimensions. Then you can upload your image. You can also select your assets. So these will just be all the images that you've already created within Neolemon. You can also add text as well, which is really fantastic. So you can add words to your story scenes. Then if you make any error, you can click undo, or you've got redo also, and then clear, and then you can export once you have completed your blank canvas. So I would suggest by starting off uploading the background, all you need to do is click select assets and then find the file where you've created your most recent images, and then just scroll to find the background that you want to use. I've already got mine here. And then when the image is uploaded, we do have a few options. So we've got a background remover. We can also flip the image horizontally and vertically. Then you can also set the image as the background. So instead of me actually having to move everything around and to align it, all I need to do is click set as background, and then in under a second, it's already aligned everything. So the image has now become my background completely. So now we've got our background image. What we want to do is start selecting our characters. So again, we'll go back to select asset, and then we'll upload our first character. So we'll have the character that's running, and then we'll just move them to the middle. Now, as you can see here, it's still got the background on the character, which doesn't set quite well with the actual background image. So what we want to do is use the background removal tool, and we just have to hover over and actually click that. So it's done a wonderful job to actually get rid of the background. And even if we look close, we can see that now all there is just the character. There isn't any fragments of the previous image there, and we can just increase or decrease the size and just put the character wherever we want on the image, which is actually really unique, as previously all we're able to do is just generate the image. We can't really choose where we want certain parts, but here we can put it wherever we want. So I'm just going to put this character here, and then I'm also going to add the dog now. So it's like he's chasing the dog, and all we need to do is just click select, find the character we want to choose, and then just click on it. We'll move the dog to where we want it to be, and then we'll also use the background removal. And we have another perfect outcome here. We don't see the background anymore. So now all we need to do is just resize it and actually put the dog wherever we want on the image. Let's say we just leave it here for now. And we still have a few other options at the top that we haven't talked about. So let's just say we want to put the dog behind the boy. Then we just need to click send backwards. And if you want to move the dog back in front, then all we need to do is click bring forward. And then we have a few other options. Let's say we've got several layers of images and we want to send the dog all the way to the back. We can click that. And if we again have several images and we want to send something all the way to the front, then we can just click this option here. Then we can also actually duplicate an element. So if we just click on it again, then we have another dog that we can actually add to our story scene also. And if we just want to get rid of something, then we just click delete there. So I'm going to move the dog slightly more forward so it does look like the boy is chasing the dog. And then what we can also now do is actually start adding some text. So now we really are making it into a story scene. And then you can just quickly add the text that you want in here. So I've decided to call the dog Fred and the boy Lewis. So I've written Fred loves to be chased by Lewis. And then once the text has been done, what we want to do is just make sure that we do move it to somewhere that can be seen. So if we want to put it on the grass here where the text can clearly be seen, that's perfect. Or if you want to move it lower down here, then we can really just move the text wherever we want. Then we can also realign it if you want it to be one whole sentence like that, put it right in the center. That's also fantastic. So this just allows you to move anything literally wherever you want. It's going to allow you so much more flexibility with the images that you create. So try it out for yourself. Neolemon do offer a free trial, and have fun creating your own story scenes using Canvas.